Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? I hope that you really had a great week working, using your creative mind, building stuff, communicate, connect with each other, and keep moving forward and get the ball rolling and live. I was really waiting for you, really waiting for that moment to come back online to connect with you. And I know that since I published my last live audio and my podcast from last Thursday, I had so many things from Shestel that I needed to correct, a few setbacks, and it took me some time, and unexpectedly I had also to better take care of myself to keep working on Shestel. So I can tell you guys that this week was probably the last week that I needed to bring myself back into shape and realizing all the dots that needed to be connected. And I had also to step back a little bit, and I wasn't really connecting online from social media like that consistency that I had. It had like some minor setback, but I can say that by Monday or by that weekend it will be completely different, because I've been researching, I've been brainstorming, I've been talent resourcing, and sometimes you need all of that, like trying to take care of yourself and making sure like all the issues that I was dealing with from Shestel are taken care of. And also I am hiring, so yes, and I am working on moving forward with Shestel, and this is the journey. I am very happy that I took some time for myself to recover. I had the opportunity to clear my mind, to connect with the market, like working as if I am reviewing from ideation to visual conception, conceptualize the idea like visually from idea to actual platform. And I've been challenging myself to answer that question again and again. Am I on the right track? Should I give up on Shestel? What are my weaknesses? How exactly those weaknesses could impact me in the future? So how exactly they could impact how I could probably expand my network or build Shestel and create opportunity for Shestel and create opportunity for others. I have to tell you, when I started Shestel last year, at that present time, it was like ideation, so to speak. So I can say that I was really, really running, and I am glad that I have the opportunity to look at, take on so many steps, look at the market, trying again and again, and learn the market also, and understand what can be done and what can't be done, and how a few things that I have expected to be done a certain way are not necessarily that way. So this is a really great experience, and I like it. Now I have a really clear picture on how I can probably move forward, how I can probably create that buzz that I need. And I do really need buzz, and it will be a really good journey once I am really back to speed. So I needed that time. I took it, and it was a really great opportunity for me. I hope that you are enjoying your own journey. I hope, like any of you entrepreneur or business owner, startup founders and such, employees, talent, people who are creating, that you could extract from my podcast inspiration to help you move forward with your own project, because that's the idea too. I am not sharing my journey, my experience with Shestel, and my passion. I mean, the passion that I do have when it comes to Shestel, the passion to push it forward, the passion to keep working on it, and to see people using the platform and see that, like, my life mission for Shestel is, taking shape and growing every day, and satisfied the audience and feel great about it. As much as I will be happy that I have created something, it gives me purpose, but at the same time it gives others like a sense of belonging, like finding the place. It's not like you have to feed because you force yourself to feed, but you feed because that's where you should be. That's your tempo. But it's more than just users or consumers. It's also geared toward people who are creating like me. If you are an entrepreneur, like a founder, you are interested about business, and regardless of your industry, it doesn't really matter. What matters is your energy, your passion to create, and how you are investing 100%, 110% of yourself to the project every day. And that's what matters. And how you are influencing people around you, how you are shaping your own life and help others shaping theirs. That's how I see my journey with Shestel. That's how I see it. I see it as much as creating some things, creating a platform for consumers, for people to enjoy themselves, to break the glass and reach self-awareness or improve your self-awareness. But at the same time, it is about those who are building, creating like me, who are going through the ups and downs, the fast and slow. Because with Shestel, I have lived like that, going through really high highs, and waking up in the morning, I cannot think about anything else than Shestel, and I am really completely lost in front of my computers, working and burying myself. And other days I wake up and I'm questioning, is it going to be okay? How am I going to anticipate that potential risk or that potential situation? And how I can, every day you are working, there's like that thrill, and at the same time there's like that fear. But I will say that fear is really important in life. It's really important in life because when you are fearful, it gives you the motivation that you need to consider again and again, visualize, analyze, is it going to be okay? So as much as being thrilled, being passionate, being energetic about creating and driven by results and having the passion, as much as all those things are really good, but it is also important to consider the benefit of being fearful or of being afraid of the journey, or of being afraid of taking a decision or doing something. Because fear doesn't have to be interpreted all the time as a negative feeling. It can be extracted, it can be used to build your idea to perfection, what you are creating, to keep looking at the impurity of the process, and the mistake, the missteps and the errors, and even considering and analyze yourself, like doing some self reflection to understand how you are communicating with people, how exactly you are investing your time on a daily basis to really bring to life what you are passionate about. Are you doing enough? What can you do more? Or how exactly you are overworking, that in the end the work you are doing or keep doing doesn't really yield any great outcome, because you are stretching yourself and you are overcompensating, and your flow, your thought process is not going to bear any great fruit. The fruit is not going to be great for the ripe. It's not going to be ready. So yes, that's I had a really long time in front of me to think about all those aspects, to think about so many things, and I will say that I'm going to keep rolling the ball and I'm going to push it, and I'm really, really grateful for that time, for that experience. But the last thing that is really holding me back is really be ready to release that book integration. It has been a long time coming for that release to be out there, and for unexpected events and situations, I am still taking care of last details, last tools, or last test to see how the result is going to be presented to the public and to my audience. And I think that is the last part of the journey that is really weighing on me, because as much as I really wanted to be ready, I don't want to be the reason that it is not exactly what it could be, because I am not patient enough. But at the same time, I have the responsibility to look at the market and look how exactly things are trending. The season are changing, and am I going to be backstrat and losing the momentum? But because when you are in my position, you are not only the founder, but you are also the CEO. There are so many parameters you have to consider. There are so many factors and so many layers that one person from one section cannot piece together, because they are really concentrated into working a specific department and making sure like they are completing the task, and they are asking for as much time as possible to bring the work into completion. And then when you are the CEO, you are right in the middle. Everything is revolving around you, so you have your eyes set on the future, your present, and how your past has created negative situation for you. So you have to be vigilant in the present and mindful to the future, and then you have to force all parties involved to move at a pace that will be both good for the startup, the company, the project, but also for them, because they are going to be productive. But also understand that you are dealing with human beings. You have to improve your communication skills, and then you also have to be decisive. And then, because when each segment or each person is doing when they are doing their own work, and then they refuse to cross the bridge to understand how exactly one person's work can impact my work, and how my work can impact their outcome, it's not really that easy. So it is your role as the CEO to take care of your company's bottom line, and try to take off your, take your emotion or put it at bay, to try to be rational and understand each other's, like each person in your team, their, like, the attitude, like the personality, and know exactly how to bridge that gap between them, and continuously to be mindful to the future, understand the present, and look at the past to avoid past mistake, because the past is going to be a really great, vessel of knowledge, information, and lessons that we cannot ignore. I think that is all for today. If you haven't tried yet, you can download the app on Google and Apple. I am looking for feedback for reviews on Google and Apple Store. Please leave me a review and leave me some feedback. I'm really looking for that. It is really important to us. Your feedback will help us understand what you're looking for, what is not working. But we do know that we need to improve the platform. We do know that Shestel has a long way to go, but right now, as a Shestel supporter, please download the app on Apple and Google Play Store easily. Shestel, Shestel. It's easy to find, and give it a try. Invite your friends. Start looking for, the movie you like. And there are so many content providers out there. They have interesting content, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can easily pause those content. But one of the most interesting things, because pausing, searching, and looking for content is, to me, a basic feature that is allowing people to personalize their experience. But the fundamental benefit, or the main reason for the platform, it is to allow people to interconnect. It allow you to get deeper with your entertainment, in a sense that you can come to Shestel, invite your friend, sit at home or anywhere you like, start streaming on your smart TV, and use the platform to open conversation. It's not like you're going to directly stream on Shestel. We are not a streaming provider. We don't have the rights for, from content provider, but we are allowing you to discover content easier and open conversation. And there are other features on the platform that you can use to enhance your experience and connect with others. And I am looking forward to your support, to share the platform with your others, and to connect and to have a great time. That's it for today, and thank you so much for having me or for listening. If you are leaving for home, you are driving home back, or you are still at work, or probably you were already at home and decided to tune in and listen to that podcast, I say thank you, and share the news. Let's connect. We go deeper with our entertainment. It was me, Dolores Jean Baptiste, founder and CEO of Shestel. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Have a great day. Bye.